Today, we talking about ICE, immigration, tariff tax, Donald Trump. Now let's be honest. People is here illegally. They don't have their paperwork straight. They running around town doing God knows what, and we don't know who they are. And Americans is trying to campaign against it. I'm trying to figure out like where we at. Because in order for people to be here, they need to have identification. They need to have a proper identification. They need to have a birth certificate. They need to have a social. They need to have proper identification to be here in America, in this great United States. And people in the United States are acting like they're upset with the president for making that happen. They act like they're upset with the president for making sure that two genders is the only genders that we have because they were trying to pass laws to have transgenders go into the bathroom with your daughter, with your little son, a woman dressed like a man. Come on, man. Where's we at? And people want you to be in agreement with this because they hate Donald Trump so much. They hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. But you're not seeing the real common sense things that we losing in that can really turn the shape of this world back around. You're also stuck on how he delivers and not his action. Then you are upset. You upset. But as Americans, come on, y'all slipping because it's a dangerous thing to have people in this country without identification or properly being vetted or knowing some English. No, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. I'm not never against that. I'm not against people here illegally. Now, if you get your paperwork straight, so be it. You got your paperwork straight, it's all good. Ain't nobody tripping. But if you ain't got your paperwork straight, you need to have your paperwork straight like I got mine. I got my paperwork straight. You cannot be in America without your paperwork not being right. Flat out. Flat out. And we ain't compromising either. We not compromising the state of the United States of America for people to come in here illegally and we not know who they is. I have to have identification. Do you hear me? And subscribe and like this page. Please, y'all. Subscribe and like this page. But I gotta have identification to be in America. And I've been in America my whole life. So why is it that it's all cool for people to come here and not have to do the proper things to be here in America? I don't feel like that's fair to Americans because we gotta have identification. They have to have a social, they have to have a birth certificate. They really need to be checked out and making sure they're not criminals before they come here. We don't know who here. They had big roundups here in Cleveland today of the different immigrants. And yes, it was a sad thing. But I also saw other footage around the country where they was running. And if you ain't got your paperwork together, why? If your paperwork is straight, why are you running? Why are you running if your paperwork is cool? But your paperwork ain't cool, so that's why you running. You see what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pop my mic in. Let me know if y'all can still hear me when I put this mic in. Okay. But if your paperwork is straight, why are you running? Thank you. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe to my page, please. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Let me know if y'all can hear me once I put my mic in. Can you still hear me? Can y'all still hear me out there? Say yay or nay. Pinto beans, man. Can you be serious for once? Can you hear me, Zoe? Can you hear me, Zoe Orchard? All right, thank you. Now, like I say, I don't have a problem with. I appreciate that. I don't have a problem with people from other countries. I love all people. But what you're not gonna do is come in America and not have your business straight. You're not gonna be here without no identification and think you're just gonna be running around here and nobody know who you is. No, it don't work that way. It does not work that way. You have to have your business in order to be here in America. I gotta have mine. In order for me to leave America, I have to have a passport. I have to have identification to leave this place. So why do people think that these people could come in here from where they live at and not have their paperwork straight? If they get their paperwork good, then they good. Nobody ain't got no problem with them. So they good. But if you ain't got your paperwork straight, you need to be vetted properly because we don't know who you is. Flat out. So that's the one thing. Yes, this is true. And then also, exactly. I mean, well, what you talking about? People coming here illegally? It was. But now that we in a situation where we can't allow that, we need to be vetting folks. Period, man. It's really for security purposes because you will have people here that you don't know and they'll be creating bombings, all type of mass hysteria. We have talked. It's the crime rate has went up. Exactly. 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 Cash Bandit 417. Exactly. They leave, they come here, they make all the money, and then they don't spend no money with Americans. They're not gonna spend a dime with you. You got to be real cool to get some money out of somebody who not from here. They come in here strictly to make bread off of us. And the tariff tax, I mean, Joe Biden was letting China just do whatever they want to do. He was just letting them make all type of money. Well, when Trump was in office the last 4 years, everybody had to pay tariff tax. Everybody. You're not about to come in here and not have to pay, man. You're not about to be coming up in here and we got to pay for the stuff that we get from you and the tax on it. No. What is we doing here? Exactly. I do. I love it. Also, two genders. So you telling me you want your kids, you want your little daughter in the bathroom, and then a man walk in here dressed like a woman? These are the laws that these people was trying to pass that was in office. Man, listen, you you off topic. Grant Cunningham, you off topic. Stay on. See, that's why Trump is in office because he said he gonna about to reinstill common sense. A lot of y'all ain't got common sense. A lot of y'all goof troop. Um, but yeah, you was gonna have people in the bathroom with your kids that was grown men walking past your daughter dressed like a woman. Well, for sure. I mean, Trump been all around the world. He first, let me say this about Donald Trump. He was a billionaire before he became president. So that means he got businesses all over the globe. So this ain't just about people in America not liking him. It's about people all over the globe really hating him because he ain't pressed for no bread. It ain't about money with him. It's about making America great again, like he said, putting us in power. And in order to do that, we got to get some um, order here. Ain't no order, man. Ain't no order on Capitol Hill. And he sent them people back to work. How is we running America and people ain't in the offices? They working from home, making all this money. No, man. No. And we in agreement? Oh, we got a problem with that. I feel like people who got a problem with that is really the problem. Flat out. Like and subscribe to this page, y'all. Like and subscribe to this page. Keep on showing me love. Watch my live stream TV show. And keep on tuning in to the Outlet Platform TopTv. I go live every week, at least 3 times a week on my Facebook, Charles White, aka Hollywood Chucky. So make sure y'all tap in with me. It's a little stuffy here in the north up here in Ohio, but it's all good though. Uh,
But I'm definitely not against vetting folks that's not from here, that's coming in here and we don't know that they here. Man, I'm not, I'm glad. I am happy that Donald Trump is sweeping, doing a sweep. They swept my whole neighborhood, and we from America. They locked up 71 people in my neighborhood. Yeah, I ain't sick. I'm just a little stuffy. I ain't sick though. I'm cool. Half of these people that's sick or vet can't get SSI check. But if they're from a different country, they can get that check plus apartment and able to work. That's the thing. That's the thing. Now I don't got a problem with that. I'm not upset the way that's set up. I'm not upset the way that's set up because that's the proper way to do stuff. But if you hear and there's only if you hear and then you have your peoples come over here and they ain't got their paperwork straight and y'all all living in one household and he in the cartel and he was a crime a war a crime war um gang member or a drug dealer over there where he is over there in Mexico and we don't even know who the brother is. It's like we got a killer. They cutting heads off and everything. So we got to be real, man. It's a security risk to have people here and we don't know who they is. You know, you see the shit that's happening in New Orleans. People running into 100. That ain't no black man. That ain't no white man doing that. Them are people that's not from over here in America. And I ain't saying there's a Mexican. I ain't saying this. I don't know who it was, but the violence that's been happening also is the reason for this sweep. Because there's been tons of mass shootings, violence all over America. And it have. It's been mass shootings in America. It's been mass shootings. It's been mass shootings in America. It's been mass killings. Yes, it has. And you telling me we don't need to do a sweep and find out who people is? Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. People is crazy, man. You know, it's so many mass murders. And 20, let me see, mass murders 2024. Okay. Mass murders. It's so many murders and stuff going on, and we don't even know how this stuff happening. But it's people here that's not supposed to be here. They want to blame it, and the funny part about it is, all of the people that is coming here, they look like me. They brown like me. Their hair is kind of curly like mine, and it's like if you don't got your paperwork, how you gonna distinguish who a person is? It is. It is, and it's sad. My neighbor's son is a war vet, and they give him a regular wheelchair. But if you as an immigrant, they get the electric chair wheelchair with the shuttle service and all. But my neighbor can't. It's crazy, and that's crazy. And Cash Bandit, that is ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? But you know why? Because all the benefits is being sucked dry. All the benefits is being sucked dry. And not only do we got to compete with our, as a man, not only do we got to now compete with our women who never really worked. They only been working about 30 to 40 years now. They was housewives before. But now our women work. Now we got to compete with people coming in this country illegally, working for $12 an hour. Because I was on a job. I got a paint business. I was on a job. It was like 40 Mexicans on the job. And I know all of them were here illegally. And they look dangerous. It's late for me. Oh, I'm gonna definitely keep my head up. I'm definitely stay on the grind. Hey, Zoe Orchard, I appreciate you coming through the page. Make sure you keep tapping in with me. I'm gonna keep on bringing some topics to y'all, man, because we in serious times. You know what I mean? And these things need to be addressed. They really do. You know, so I don't know. People think that this is a game. People think that people is upset that Donald Trump is putting his hand down when it comes to making sure that people is here legally, making sure that there's only two genders and your daughter or your little son don't have to deal with somebody coming in there that's cross dressed, possibly. And I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying it's just a freaky situation. Paying tariff, sending the Fed back to work. All this is big. The grants is gonna come back, y'all. Y'all just panicking. He's not gonna get rid of. He's not gonna. He can't. He's not gonna get rid of all of the grants and all of the loans, y'all. But a lot of y'all stole money off of the PPP loans. A lot of y'all stole money off the PUAs. Y'all got 100,000 off them PUAs. Y'all made millions off them PPPs. That money got to come on back home. And in order for us to do that, we got to weed out everybody who is here, especially if they was here during that time and they been here illegally. Because remember, ICE was already happening. ICE wasn't just something that's new. He had ICE been around, and so COVID was going on. So you really couldn't sweep because people was sick. You couldn't sweep. ICE couldn't sweep during COVID like that. But now that COVID is over, they can do their sweeps. They can start checking people's cars. Even 21 Savage had to get, almost had to get deported because he didn't have his paperwork straight. And he had been here for a minute. 21 Savage had been here for a minute, but when ICE caught up with him, he didn't have his paperwork straight. See what I'm saying? So, but nobody's screaming it when it happened to him, and he been here. But hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching my live, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned to the Outlet Platform TopTv. We got tons of guests on our show. Make sure y'all go watch that interview I just did with Kid from G Unit. It's right there on the page. And subscribe to my page, y'all. I appreciate it. Like, shares, super chats, all that is greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be giving y'all more content each week. Peace.